The Boar Head plant where the listeria outbreak originated from had dozens of violations. Meanwhile, an auditor has faulted a state agency over fees from Medicaid-funded prescriptions. Ragweed pollen season is nigh. Lastly, a car fell into a river because of the couple making out in it. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Bad Boar Head deli meats have caused a listeria outbreak in nearly 20 states, which has led to nearly 60 hospitalizations and at least 9 deaths, reports CBS Local Pittsburgh. And after looking over the inspection records of the Virginia-based plant the outbreak originated from, officials from the U.S. Agriculture Department found dozens of violations. Mold and mildew around the sinks workers use when handling meat. Another black mold-like substance found in holding coolers between smokehouses. Algae inside the building. Insects in and around the meat. In total, 69 violations were taken down over the past year. And no enforcement action was taken against the plant either. What, if any, penalties will come down against Boar Head for these violations remains unknown. It's urged you check your fridge to make sure you don't have any of these meats. An auditor has faulted the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services for improper quote-unquote spread pricing in the Medicaid program in 2022, reports the Associated Press. According to a report released Wednesday, Auditor General Tim DeFore claimed there were shortcomings in the agency's oversight of these fees, which is the difference between the amount pharmacy benefit managers, who determine which drugs are covered and where prescriptions can be filled, and to receive a transmission fee on these transactions, and what the health plan is charged. This is tied to the amount of a claim and can result in significantly higher prescription costs. According to the report, this spread pricing has resulted in Human Services, quote, paying more into the Medicaid program than it should for prescription drugs. The agency on its end said that the money spent wasn't tied to spread pricing, which was actually banned for Medicaid in Pennsylvania 4 years ago, but instead fell under transmission fees. Regardless, the audit suggested more concise definitions be put into state law for such fees in the future. Ragweed pollen season is nearly upon us, states the Philadelphia Inquirer, and areas like Philadelphia are expecting to see very high levels as the season gets into full swing in September. Ragweeds like to grow along roads and cause people to experience all the usual suspect symptoms that come with allergies. Sneezing, itchy eyes. Doctors advise limiting outdoor time on dry, breezy days when counts get high if you can to alleviate symptoms. A car was pulled out of the Schuylkill River in Philadelphia this week, begins PennLive. And they got there because the couple in it had been making out and accidentally shifted it into gear at one point. The pair had been quote-unquote getting busy. The police report's words, not mine. At around 4:30 in the morning on Wednesday while parked next to the river when the accidental gear shift happened. Fortunately, they managed to get out in time and no one ended up hurt as a result of this frisky business. Hello again, nice to be back. I was actually in Alaska, which is why I was gone for so long, and if I sound a bit tired, it's because it stayed light outside until like 10 p.m. over there, so I do apologize. Thanks for bearing with, and thank you, of course, for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro. Thank you for listening. I'll be back Tuesday after Labor Day for more Today in PA.